Well, I want to welcome you all to day 3 on our beautiful 7-day self-love journey. This is really the most magnificent journey, the most magnificent adventure that you will ever go on, because it's one that's taking you inside, into that beautiful interior of your wise and wonderful heart, your knowing space, that space of the divine that really is the touchstone for you to express all of your beautiful, unique, and magnificent gifts. So if you haven't been able to join us day 1 or day 2, don't worry, the replays are definitely in your inbox if you've signed up for the 7-day self-love journey. Otherwise, I might be seeing you on a live broadcast in another template. But I just want to say that this journey is one that's eternal. You are always evolving. You are always growing into your next becoming. You are always finding out new sparks of information about who you are and what you're here for. And just like the chapters of our lives that go from infancy to childhood to adulthood to wherever you are on your journey, and there's always more. And so that's a beautiful segue into today's word. Today's teaching is about generosity. So day 3, we're going to talk about the ways that you can explore and experience even more generosity of love for yourself and for others, for yourself and for the planet, for yourself and for your family and friends. And when you really look at the ways that your thinking, logical, reasoning mind are actually holding you back, holding you hostage from living a more abundant, a more generous, a more expansive life, you're going to really want to entertain and practice these methods of identifying where it is that you are holding yourself back. Where are you withholding love in your life? We're going to explore that today in our guided meditation. And I just want to say that there are so many ways that we can explore this subject of self-love. And I'm actually working on my next book called The Healing Power of Self-Love, because I really do believe that love is the most powerful healing force on the planet. And when we are emanating more love, and more love is being reflected back to us in our thoughts, in opportunities, in our conversations, in our interactions, in our relationships, we can feel the tipping point rising. And, there's no better time in human history for each one of us to really explore ways that love can add more fuel, more rocket fuel to how it is that we are creating this next turn of the spiral of our own evolution as humanity, as the planets and the plant life and the animal kingdom and everything is expanding. I mean, there are millions of galaxies out in the stratosphere. That is how God's generosity continues to show us that there's always more. There's always more. So as we are identifying the ways that we are holding ourselves back from being more generous, being more loving, being more kind, being more evolutionary in the ways that we can be more generous, which is giving, which is our innate nature. We were given this precious gift of life. And it is our great honor and pleasure to give our life while we're here in this monkey suit, in this lifetime. Because the truth be told, this is not a dress rehearsal. This is the only life you get in this monkey suit, in this lifetime. So as we are exploring the different ways that we can live in more abundance and in less scarcity, we are actually being more generous with ourselves, with our time, with our talent, with our love, with our treasures, and we can start exploring even more ways to be generous. So let's take a moment to close our eyes, and if it feels right for you to put your hands on your heart in this moment, I invite you to do that. It feels like, for me, when I put my hands on my heart, I'm connecting to that divine essence, my God, Goddess, beingness, my eternal self. My life force energy that is beating in the palm of my hand. So as we center ourselves in this moment, go on a little journey, I want to have us, each one of us, wherever you are, listening to the recording or listening to it live, wherever you are in the world. I know there's people from all walks of life, all corners of the world joining us right now. And I want to invite us to feel that unified field of connection in our first deep breath together. And as we take the inhale, we'll lift up our shoulders and roll our shoulder blades back to touch our wing blades behind us. And just feel your heart opening and feel yourself connecting to those all over the world, connecting in this moment. So let's take a deep breath together, rolling our shoulders up and around and back, feeling our wing blades touch behind us, opening up our arms. Maybe as we reach out our fingertips, we can actually, in our mind's eye, touch hands, hold hands with those around us from all over the globe, feeling this unified field of love connecting each one of us, feeling our own generous hearts reaching out to touch others, to feel that sense of oneness, that sense of infinity, that sense of limitless possibilities. And as we allow ourselves You can bring your arms back if you'd like right now. Allowing yourself to touch that part of you that really knows the unlimited possibilities that are here before you, knows the limitless possibilities of every single beat of your heart, the generosity of life that is coursing through every cell of your whole entire body. There is no withhold. Your trillions of cells that are dancing together in a unified field of connection, knowing that each one of them has a purpose, has a responsibility, and knows just what to do. There's only trust. There's only more. There's only abundance. There's no lack. There's no withhold. There's no limitation. So as you, in your mind's eye, step up to the edge of the ocean, wherever you are on the planet, whatever ocean is closest to you. And you can feel your toes wiggling in the moist sand. You can look out over the vast ocean. You can feel the generosity of that kind of life force. And as you are kneeling down to take a portion of this vast ocean for yourself that might be in alignment with your relationships. Maybe you are looking to expand in the area of unconditional love with yourself and with others. Maybe it's in the area of your meaningful work in the world, the way that you get to use your gifts and talents to be of service to others. Maybe it's in the area of your health and well-being, wanting to really experience more vibrant health. So as you kneel down to this vast ocean of infinite possibilities, I want you to not go there with a teaspoon, but I want you to go there with a wheelbarrow, a very large, bright red wheelbarrow, and gather up as generously as you can. Gather up every single droplet of love and joy and harmony and peace, all of the beautiful qualities that are right here for you. And as you are opening yourself up to receive even more generously the blessings that are here, all around us, all within us, all as us, there's really only one thing going on here. And it's this beautiful energy of love, the energy of expansion. So as you reach back and bring your wheelbarrow right in front of you and know that it is representing the infinite, generous amount of whatever it is that you are desiring in your heart right now. And it is yours. By your ability to generously give and receive. This is the circle of life. This is the law of circulation in its grandest form. So as you open your eyes right now and come back to this moment and look at the different ways that you can explore how generous you can be with yourself and with others. There's that ripple effect. There again, the ocean of infinite possibilities is right here for each and every one of us. And we just have to decide, are we living in scarcity or are we living in abundance? As we give, so shall we receive. These are the words of truth that have been blessed upon each one of us. And it is God's great pleasure to give us the kingdom. And it is our work to tell God what our kingdom looks like, what our kingdom feels like, what our kingdom sounds like and smells like and tastes like. These are the ways that we can be even more generous with ourselves. If we say, oh, I only deserve this much, we're living in scarcity. We're living in lack and limitation. So ask yourself this week, where is it that I am withholding more good, more God from my life? In my relationships, in my relationship with myself, where can I be more generous? Where can I be more loving? Where can I be more thoughtful? Where can I be more kind? Where can I be more giving? And listen to the wisdom of your own heart that is answering you all the time. Dalai Lama says, the still small voice is speaking to each one of us every day, all day long. But it's our willingness to listen. It's our willingness to hear the voice of our own true wisdom. So asking yourself, where can you be more generous? And as those thoughts and ideas come and bubble up, they will expand out to where you can be more generous with your community, with your family, with your friends, with your work in the world, with the ways that you are feeling even more vibrantly healthy and alive every single day. So this mantra that we are going to embrace on day 3 is, I trust myself and God to give more generously to myself and others. And as we start to really trust the wisdom of your own heart that is speaking to you all day, every day. And this day, spend a little more time just connecting to that wise and beautiful heart of yours, your wisdom center. And when you start to trust the voice of your own heart, it will start to generously give you ideas and answers and thoughts and directions that feel even more aligned with your true and loving self. So be generous. Be so ultimately generous with yourself today. And leave a post or a message in the Facebook feed or anywhere that you can connect with me. You can connect with me on my Facebook page, on my website, on my Instagram page. I would love to hear how you are being even more generous and more loving with yourself each and every day. So from my heart to yours, Have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste.